Warning, 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 Will Robinson. There's danger ahead. Selling on eBay has a big problem right now. Let's hope it's a temporary glitch. And that is anytime an item is sold due to an offer. Either the buyer accepted a lower offer or the buyer offered a lower offer and the seller accepted the offer. The way we find out when we're at a sale, what is something worth? Is it worth reselling this vintage Chinese soapstone food dog pair of bookends? Is it worth it? And the way that you find comps, I've done a video on that already. You have to look at what an item sold for recently on eBay to know if it's worth buying. If the price is much lower than what it sold for recently in general, then you probably could buy it to resell it. There are other factors involved. Do you want to mess with it? Do you have to test a big electronics thing? Do you have to clean something up a lot? Do you have to fix something that's broken on it? Is it missing an owner's manual that is worth you finding an owner's manual somewhere on eBay and buying it, adding that to the price of your cost? There are a lot of things that go into determine whether something's worth buying, but the very best primary thing that you should do is look at what it sold for recently on eBay, not what it's selling for now, as most of you already know, because anybody can ask anything. It doesn't mean they're going to get it. You want to look at what has this 25-year-old Lego set, factory sealed, what has it sold for recently on eBay? It costs $11 to buy it at an estate sale. Is it worth paying $11? The only way you know that is, has it sold recently on eBay? We've got a problem right now. eBay has a glitch that we have to hope is temporary, and that is, anytime you see a price of something that's sold, looking at sold comps, eBay does not draw a line through it anymore, showing you that it actually went for less because of an offer. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I recently sold a signed Ansel Adams poster. I'm going to search for that, and mine will come up. By typing in Ansel Adams hand-signed poster 1977, I know those were the first 6 keywords of my title, so it's going to find mine. But it's not here because these are all for sale. These are Ansel Adams poster for sale. None of these prices mean anything to me. If I'm looking at an estate sale, at a garage sale, and I see an Ansel Adams hand-signed poster from 1977, I not only want to enter it here, but I also have to go down the left-hand navigation bar and click Sold Items. Then I can see what they actually sold for in the last 3 months. And mine is the top one, and I did not sell mine for $179.49. I had it priced at $233, but I ran a sale, and the sale price was at $179.41, but it did not sell for that. It sold for much less. In order to see the true price of what something sold for, you have to use product research, which used to be called Terapeak. And you can access that from your seller hub, choose product research, and you're going to see this screen right here. I'm going to enter Ansel Adams 1977 signed poster, all of that, 1977. Now here, we're going to find my poster that just sold, and you will see the correct price. She offered me $110, and I took it. But the sold comps, and this also does not work on a cell phone. On a cell phone, when you're looking at sold comps, as you've learned to do from this group and probably others, the price that you see in sold comps is not the price it sold for if there was an offer of any kind involved. You have to use product research, Terapeak, to see that it actually sold for $110. Now, in this case, just one poster from 77. Terapeak's very specific, much more than in general eBay search. So Terapeak wants to make sure that it finds items that have sold with these 6 keywords in the title. It only found one, but sometimes you'll find a lot of results in product research, which used to be Terapeak. There will always be sold. Terapeak, product research, research products, product research, always returns sold items. This literally sold for $110, and I can verify that because I'm the one that sold it. But looking at sold comps, it did not. This is the way you usually look up sold comps. You just click sold on your cell phone or in a computer or in a web browser, and the numbers are wrong. Probably a lot of these sold for offers, but we don't see a line through any of these green prices. WorthPoint, if you use WorthPoint, does the same thing. If you enter the same search phrase in WorthPoint, we're going to see my poster. I'm the only one that sold one using those keywords in the last several months to years. And we find that WorthPoint shows it sold for $179, just like eBay's sold comps show $179. But it didn't. It only sold for $110. Let's go ahead and click into this WorthPoint, and you will see still $179. If you do comps going forth until this is fixed, you must use product research, whether you're using a web browser to do your comps or whether you're using your cell phone to do your comps. I did a video on how to access product research or Terapeak on your cell phone recently, and I'll put a link to it up here.